I was on workman's comp and got the settlement and everything, but about a couple of months after I settled, my hands started hurting again and came up with a new injury. How do I do that? What do I do next?
Good question.
Well, Kim, you know, any settlement in a workers' compensation claim, you know, they're typically full and final settlements of any and all known or unknown injuries, and so unfortunately, once you've settled the claim, there's likely you know, no recourse against the insurer or the employer for you know, a new injury. Now, you say a new injury, now that kind of, you know, if you're working for a new employer and you injure yourself, even if you've had a claim and it's been settled and you've gone back to work with somebody else or the same employer, if you re-injure you know, that same location, it still could be a compensable claim. It would be something I'd say sit down and talk with an attorney about. But generally speaking, you know, if it's just a you know, if you've not gone back to work anywhere else and this is just a, you know, the condition that you've had has gotten worse and now you need additional treatment, but the claim's been settled, then there's typically no recourse there and there's no way to go get additional treatment through the workers' comp system. It's one reason why it's, you know, that's a very, you know, that decision to settle a claim, you know, those are the kind of questions that need to be asked. You know, how are you going to treat, you know, once this claim settles? You know, where are you going to get treatment for, you know, for this condition? And oftentimes there is a risk taken by the person settling the claim because, you know, they're kind of betting on themselves that they can get back to work and can get back out there and that they're better. And oftentimes these individuals haven't actually been using that injured body part very much, and when they get back out to work, it starts to get sore again. So, you know, settling's a you know, it's tricky. It's not as, you know, it's not as easy or straightforward oftentimes as it may seem, and there's a lot of things you should consider. But I'd certainly talk with an attorney and make sure, you know, if there's a new injury or a new, you know, if with a new employer, there may be something you can be done about your wrist.